Okay, so I'm wanting to videotape a little bit of a before and after for our greenhouse area. Now, my husband's already knocked down a tree over here, but that's part of it. We had to knock down the tree. The next greenhouse we're getting is going to be a high tunnel, 40 by 20 from Gardener Solutions. But we decided to take this out because of the high tunnel. We were afraid of damage to the new greenhouse. Sort of wanted to walk by and show how ill repair this greenhouse is in. I have no idea, we got it with the property, how long it's been in service or whatever. Right now it's just a shade house because of all the plastics ripped off, and even the cloth, I don't know if you could tell, is very damaged in some areas. We have a shower out here, which comes in handy, by the way. And in here, sort of wanted to show some of you guys, when you're considering a greenhouse, the PVC is a cheap way to put up a greenhouse quickly. But as you can see, under several years, that has sort of caved in on us. And so we're looking forward to having an aluminum frame on our greenhouse. Also, too, I wanted to show you the space difference. Like when you come to this end of the table, because of the screen, you are crushed for space. So that's where the high tunnel is going to come in nice. And also, the high tunnel that we're getting has roll-up sides. So I'm thinking in the summertime, we could roll up this entire side to get a nice breeze through the summertime. Here's some vegetables that I've planted. We've got broccoli and kale and those things to go out in the garden later. And I've been clearing out all my my projects, my long gone projects, and I have a few plants left that need to go in the ground. And over here I have a collection of delicate plants that need to be protected for the winter. I got some seeds from some jackfruit, and I planted them out of curiosity, and they all succeeded. So I would say jackfruit, if you're wanting a jackfruit tree, a good viable way of getting one is to plant the seed. And the thing is, we live in a zone that is not conducive. We're subtropic and not tropic, so I don't think that jackfruit will survive here. I might try it anyhow. Here I've got some elderberries that I need to plant out anyways. Some cuttings I started over the spring, and then over here some cocoa plums, and over there is some date palms. As far as the structure too, you know, we noticed this wood here going across the top is a very nice sturdy structure compared to the rest of the greenhouse. So if the new structure does not jive with this, what we're thinking about doing is cutting it off for the time being and setting it aside, and possibly turning it into a arbor or some other useful item. But we're hoping that we'll be able to incorporate it and leave it in here for the next structure, but it just may be prove too difficult to work around, so we'll have to wait and see on that. yeah, we're not sure what we're gonna do as far as doors. I mean, the way this greenhouse was done, we had plastic everywhere except for on these screen doors. But we are Florida, and I like the size and ease of these doors. I don't like the plastic roll-up doors that the things come from. The other thing I've been thinking about and considering is these tables here are metal, and we need to take them out and pressure wash them. But these, if you notice, cave in and so forth. They were probably used for seedlings or whatever in the past. We got the moss growing on them. But I have to consider what kind of top we're gonna put in the future on them. I'm thinking about just putting a fence style to give the plants more support, but either way, I want to get all this green out of here. And these are just random cuttings that I have over here. But anyhow, and we're not going to show you all my sins, but yeah, it's a mess back in here. But some of this we've inherited too with the property, which is not a bad thing. I thought it was great to have an outline of what I should be doing. And this greenhouse is not going to be for growing food in it. It's going to be a propagation house, which means I need the humidity in there. And like this right here, I have some propagated sticks that I have stuck in here to see if they'll take root. Well, the big way of doing this is having plastic over your greenhouse. I used to not have to do that when I had plastic over the greenhouse because we had enough humidity. You don't want your cuttings to dry out. So in the long run, I plan on this being the starting house. And we're going to start seeds in here, and I'm going to start cuttings in here, but I'm going to grow them out elsewhere. So that's where I'm going with this particular structure. And I'm gonna call it an end. Actually, I'll get out here and look for a minute, so that this I'm probably gonna paint and so forth. But so when we get the new structure up, you can get a good look. These are some olive trees. This is an olive that we planted this season. This is a pomegranate, and that's another olive. And I just love how pretty the olive trees are. I really plan on planting up a bunch of olive trees in this property. But they're doing marvelous. But giving you a view of how this looks right now. So, and I'll walk around a little bit this way so you can see how it turns out with us. I eventually want to put an outdoor kitchen in this area, but time will tell. And that's it for the before the greenhouse comes video.